They're trying to make it happen. They are trying to get to that lovely offline play. But we're going to do it here right now. Online. Game 1 going on PS2. Now it started off.
Yeah. Starting on that Pokemon Stadium, as a lot of people like to do. And immediately Middy just trying to get some space, trying to get the correct fruits going, and Exodia not having any of it, saying, you know what? We don't have to fight, and this is why, because you're taking 49% off of the opening.
Easy damage.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
And there's always a double-edged sword. Well, do I let you set up, or do I try to stop you?
Yep.
And it's hard to say sometimes, especially when you know that your opponent can give you 50 off of one opening.
Absolutely. Just a note, I mean, this is the second Clarity player that we're seeing on stream here, right? First seen Pandarian, and then now going into Middy. So I'm sure these players played a good amount with each other. You know, playing a high level, a teammate is always really good and is going to benefit you going into a tournament setting. So we're excited to see what she's able to do here.
Fortunately, they didn't have to take each other out yet because they were pretty close to it.
Yeah. Okay, gonna get the nair, not gonna get an up smash this time around. Looking for the grab.
Wow.
Out of the jump, I respect it.
Quite the read. Didn't pan out, but definitely something to note if you are Exodia. Hey, my opponent will do this. They are definitely playing a chess match. And I need to be ready for anything.
Oh, we got it. And looking for a bear. Not gonna land.
Yeah.
So
a little surprised there was no punish there, actually.
Yeah, I mean, right now, that's probably the biggest thing, right? That's a blessing for Exodia, because Exodia took a lot of damage. A very solid opener early on, and kind of got back tooth and nail. And we've seen Exodia get hit by a couple of kill options, but they have not been panning out, right? Not been able to close it out. So very, very fortunate here for Exodia.
Yeah, that was a tricky up B. Very rarely do you see a Pac-Man do up B and actually hit their opponent that's on stage and still grab the ledge.
Oh, yeah, looking for Apple. Goes for Dare. Probably looking for Dare to push to get a kill. Good nair. Coming on the side stage. Let's see the option. Yeah, wow. What a scout on that flip jump. Said, nope, you ain't doing those around me. Ooh,
and clearing the ledge and still getting a combo off of it, that is ridiculous.
Like
41 from a defensive position.
I like
That's
that.
terrifying. Oh, a little too slow on the trigger.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I like it.
Are we done? Are we? Does the mixtape stop? That was a Lil Wayne mixtape. It just pops up out of nowhere and it's just fire for no reason.
Skip to my cherry, bro. That's what I was watching.
All right, another
reverse.
Oh my goodness.
And finish it with a flash kick. Give me that up air. Damage.
What am I watching? These conversions are so consistent that, you can't even talk about Exodia because it's the Middy show.
Oh my goodness.
Middy's the star, the co-star, and the director right now.
I love that so much. So I do think that a lot of people don't use that throw from Pac-Man nearly enough. Pac-Man does have some tech chase options from that. So I really love that Middy tends to try to see the mix-ups as well as standard up throw stuff that you see from other people. Really, really phenomenal stuff, man. I'm loving this Pac-Man play thus far.
Yeah. I mean, Exodia, for better or worse, has been in this position before, and has managed to still win, do well, but just, wow. You gotta imagine, not with the Hydrant, too, just. This looked scripted, as well as things went for Middy. Exodia definitely going to have to take a second to figure out what to do to slow Middy down, because honestly, I don't even know what the answer is right now.
Middy is just moving. A lot of, you're getting damage, right? Well, what do you do about damage? This is really good stuff. I think that also, too, the way Middy is playing neutral with the Hydrant is awesome. She seems to be always very aware. When the water bursts are coming through and navigating that and where the opponent's going to be based on the burst, blah, blah, blah. And, I think that you do like that is something that's really important as a being a Pac-Man player. Like you got to know that. But she's just going kind of the extra mile on some of these things, right? Like I'm not just gonna go and get simple damage and retreat back. Like I know this is gonna push you here, so I'm gonna get my landing up air into another up air. I'm gonna get my landing there into a grab, into a tech chase, and set you up again where you're gonna get pushed back by the hydrant. It's a lot of some sick stuff. I love it.
Yeah. Definitely beautiful play for sure.
Yo, forget Donkey Kong, man. Middy is here. Dang.
And then just I don't know. I don't know if at this point you just wait out the projectiles. You say, I'm just not going to fight you until you throw it. I don't even know.
Yeah, Exodia definitely needs to see how she can tackle the hydrant. One of the things, though, that the hydrant is a very great tool against ZSS, because ZSS doesn't have like the best options into kind of like, you know, pushing the hydrant, right? You know, and dealing with its HP, right? You have to get your landing aerials to be somewhat safe. Don't need to be up in the air because of hit lag, you know. If you're doing a rising aerial, you don't have like the super strong tilt or anything like that too to hit it. So just a combination of things there where it makes it a very strong tool.
For sure. And I do like what I'm seeing right now. For the most part, Exodia has slowed it down whenever there is a fruit to be used. So you just kind of back it up and saying, hey, let's wait out the fruit and then decide how we actually want to fight. And it's working out. And granted, you don't have a huge lead. You know, you're not dead yet.
Yeah.
You're not trailing by 50% like you were opening moves of last game. So far working. Good parry right there.
Okay. Dealing with the hydrant that's coming around.
Yeah, maybe figuring out a better way to deal with the hydrant. You know, we're seeing two attacks. One safe.
Where are you going?
Wow. The same grab attempt we saw last game, this time coming to fruition.
Good patience. Here, let's see what Exodia can do. I love the Zairs. Zairs are definitely going to be very helpful, especially when Middy is standing on that hydrant. Opportunity here. Oh, gets to drag off.
Wow.
I'm going to get the.
Yeah, that was such an early air dodge. That could have ended terribly for Middy. The straight hit was like almost a blessing, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, that needed to be bare in order to get the kill.
I'm gonna just drop down with the Nair 158.
Oh, nice. Like that. That's a dub.
And you may have been trailing, but you still got the stock first, and now it's all play money. You know, get your straight hits here and there. If you see a time you can really open them up, go for it. But you really don't have to take any risk at this point. And wow, the key.
Yeah.
Key to success coming through.
Yep, easy. Another key. Yeah, and it's so nice in this game, right, that you can kind of essentially take back the fruit and recharge once again. Such a strong tool. Sometimes people just forget, right? So they hold on to that, and then they all of a sudden the key appears out of nowhere.
I'm liking these interceptions. That's the second time the Gallica ship came out, and Exodia actually found an opening. Speaking of an opening, taking the stock, you know, for what looked like a really one-sided affair last game, the tides have turned so quickly. 63 already. Exodia just teeing off.
This is exactly what Exodia did last time, actually. Game 1, opponent had a very strong opening and then came roaring back in game 2. Making it happen. And got a 2-stock. Remember, Exodia got a ton of 2-stocks. You might see another 2-stock here.
History.
Yeah.
122, going for the edge guard attempt. Does make it back. Tries to go for the spike.
Yeah.
Found the back air, too. That was clean.
Exodia is in action.
Beautiful.
Bang, be still. Stop moving.
Wow. And, I mean, what can you say? Adjustments were made. Middy pulled out every stop I've seen game number 1. Exodia rose to the occasion and said, I'm glad that you had some fun, but it's my turn to play now. Gonna see what counterpick Middy opts to go for. Pac-Man's such a weird character because I don't even know if counter picks matter for this character. Whether you can't run and there's no platforms or there's platforms and they have extensions, they really don't care. I think it's really more a comfort pick and making sure you choose a stage that ZSS doesn't particularly excel on.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying there, where the character is going to have has enough options to a lot of times just deal with a different terrain.
Yeah,
it's just like what terrain are you more comfortable with, right? I think having the platforms and stuff like that, probably having more wide space is probably best, right?
Yeah,
For me, we'll see.
maybe a flat stage, mainly because of the fact that at least how Exodia started the match was just jumping on the platform and waiting.
Yep.
So maybe you say, all right, let's get rid of that tool so that you have to at least deal with my projectiles and you can't just safely stand on a platform while I'm
matching. And then you come into a situation where it's like either you deal with Hydrant moving you around, right? And that's where I want you, because that's something that I know well, and I'm probably going to know better than you. Or you have to go airborne and you have to burn resources, right? Rather than you going on the platform and then retaining all your stuff and going from there. But we're going to go into game 3, and wow, what?
And I guess this isn't that bad of a stage. So yes, there's a platform, but the platform's in a really poor spot if you're dealing with a projectile from Pac-Man. So maybe this was kind of the best thing. Of course, not sure what the bans were, so that may have played a role. But right now, Middy definitely a much better start than last game. Not the same start as game number 1, but still way better than last game. Okay,
double fair.
Tried to go for a hard read and got finished forward. That was
no.
You know what? I'm pretty sure Exodia was trying to hit the last pellet, so that Middy wouldn't be able to actually grab it. Unfortunately,
now you're just taking damage.
You missed a tech and died. For it. Yeah, it's getting out of hand really quickly.
And we already know. Yep, key's active. Oh wow, we're really looking for the flip jump there.
I don't know what it is about the women in Canada, but they are really good at Smash.
Yeah.
Exodia managing to tie up the stock count at least. You are trailing by a ton, but at the same time, that first stock was kind of a unfortunate circumstance. You went for a good idea, the read was correct, the execution was a little off, and you lost your stock because of it.
See here?
I'm sorry. Middy's a girl, not Exodia.
Move back.
But the women in Canada still are nice at Smash. Shout out Supergirl Kells.
Kells is godlike. Sit back at hydrant pressure. Middy with a bear. See opportunity there with the hydrant.
Yeah.
No, already got one hit on the hydrant as well too. I love it.
Beautiful conversion. Good grab.
Out of her jump, double jump, but she's gonna be okay. She's gonna sit back. See, already trying to go for pressure.
Really good pressure as well. Oh, the key and the hydrant 31 from a distance.
Easy damage. Oh, and we got it. Yo, apple combos.
I don't know if I call that a key combo, a hydrant combo, or an apple combo. All of them hit at least twice.
Get locked out, bro. Take your key. Get out of here. Move out.
Wow. Such a convincing victory. Just at a moment's notice, Middy's ability to find one opening and win the game essentially off of it is incredible. I mean, it's
just tossing your keys at you like that, man.
Could you imagine? Just
tell you to go home. That's it. Like, that's a wrap. Don't ever look at me again.
Get out. I mean, it's crazy to watch how one-sided all these games have been, because it's been one-sided twice now for Middy, one-sided for Exodia, and it's really hard to. It feels as if whoever has the momentum, whoever gets that first stock, just runs away with it completely, as if maybe both players are great from a lead, but not so good from a disadvantage or from a deficit. But those conversions are just incredible to watch. I'm comboing you with a key, a hydrant, and an apple, and it's all so seamless as it all occurs.
That was clean. Yo, happy birthday to
Yoshi.
Mr. Dr. Sprite, by the way. As we're going to go into game 4 on Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's traditionally speaking is a fantastic stage for ZSS. I'm a little surprised this was left open actually. But maybe Middy knows something that we don't, or is just really comfortable here. The 46% unanswered leads me to believe that Middy is also a fan of this stage.
Yeah. Okay, just gonna sit back here. Oh wow, right through the hydrant. I could grab. Nothing's gonna really come of it though. Not gonna get the tech shake situation.
Yeah. Not even really able to get any pressure on the ledge as well. Good shield. Finally making that happen. I know it was a little rough earlier.
Good full up nair. Okay, gonna get a little charge. Alright, Gaga's out.
Yeah, good down B to just get out of the scenario. Tries to punish that grab, not able to make it happen.
Well, got to parry in the first hit, but not gonna get any punish. Okay, up B. Yep, hydrant's coming down. Get some little shield pressure. And the key, man, the coverage.
And you mentioned earlier about the difficulty of ZSS getting rid of the hydrant. Exodia lost their stock because they tried to get hit of the hydrant. Ended up off stage and then jumped into a key afterwards. And now you're playing from behind. And if history repeats itself, it's not looking good for Exodia.
Yeah, like I said, like she just doesn't have the like ZSS doesn't have really good tools to deal with it, and it just makes it hard. And Middy recognizes that, and she's just punishing a lot of these attempts. And even the moves that that Exodia can use, they're not sending the hydrant in strong angles to where Exodia can use it to mount their offense, right? So that's just one of the big things as well. Oh, what good catch there, Trump Bear.
And that particular item is so terrifying because you know if it connects, you're in jeopardy of taking 50%. Good weight right there by Exodia, making sure that it was thrown first before trying to basically fight Middy at all.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Exodia looking for that nair, hoping to catch that into a flip jump spike.
Gotta watch out for that hydrant that might drop down. Good evasion by Exodia.
One of the things also too, I don't know if Exodia understands that you can put a hitbox out when they're going for hydrant to just make the hitbox inert in the very beginning.
Probably doesn't.
Yeah, because I see a lot of times there's a lot of respect even when Exodia knows that Middy's going upwards for the hydrant.
Oh, is that going to be the stock? It is. Yoshi
Yes, it
filling
is.
solo. And, you know, even though, historically speaking, whoever took that first stock just... Oh, my way!
Take a bite out of crime, man.
It looked like you were going to live, but clearly you knew how that chapter ended.
Yeah.
Good conversion right there. Is there dash attack, keeping the pressure up. Middy does have an item, and you got to imagine they're going to jump up and throw it up. No, going for a roll, almost losing their stock for it. Great DI.
See, here comes Exodia. It's a landing nair, but it's a trade. So unfortunate.
And Exodia is doing a fantastic job. They're only straight hits, but they're straight hits without any retaliation from Middy.
Ooh, double jump out of the fruit charge. There we go. Good nair. Oh,
Hit so quickly.
Wow. What a mash. Oh, wait.
Is that enough? Looking for the back there now.
Wow, get attack. Wow.
That was quite the option. Quite the option. You know, and
Is that how you lose the set?
that it was only you're still in it. You're still in it for the moment.
No,
You know?
I know, but that is a momentum shift. That is a bet.
Yeah. That was very interesting. It was definitely very, very interesting. And what was crazy is just, you know, that was one of those options that you can actually react to, you know? That's what made it so wild.
Yeah, I mean, I get why the wait, huh?
Yeah, we're working that out. Don't worry.
All right.
But
yeah,
the thing about it was that obviously you're going to shield because you're expecting Pac-Man to come up aggressively because that's what Pac-Man has been doing the entire set. So sneaking in the get up attack was definitely a hardcore read where you were looking for something specific. Unfortunately, it wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of down smashes that were coming out there. That's a situation where it's like it's going to be weighted because that is the game. Right? That is the game, and that could be your easy dub. So I understand what the thought process was from Middy, but that situation was so weighted that you have to remove that because if we just saw, like if you're wrong, that's it. And then you go into a game 5 situation. But we're going to go into it here.
Right at
game 5.
In a quick 25%, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, didn't get that ender there on the up throw, unfortunately.
One thing I'm really enjoying is that at this level of play, you really don't know who's going to win. They're doing so much back and forth. All right, jumps away from the hydrant, still gets hit. And this is actually how game number 1 started. The only difference, it was 49%. It was 0 to 49. This one's actually even worse, 67% right now.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Excuse me.
Yo, I see some people in the chat saying we were asleep. I think that just woke us up, man. We're awake. We're here.
That was real life.
Okay.
That was a 0 to death, by the way. No damage done to Middy before that happened.
That was damage.
We can't even call that a mixtape. That was a whole album that was made on the fly.
No.
All right. Exodia going to have to really dig deep to, one, keep composure, but to also make the comeback. Unfortunately, the flip kick right there, not with the spike hitbox, and that's what you needed right now when you're down like this.
Yep. See? I like it. Good catch. Oh, the key from the distance.
It's getting out of hand really quickly. You almost have to take this stock before you lose yours if you're Exodia, if you want a chance at still coming back, a chance at winning this. Gonna go for the back throw. Tries to get the side B, not able to find the opening. Are we gonna go for a down smash?
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I like it. I like it. Smart play.
And needed as well. Fortunately, did not mess with execution.
Yep. 39%. Oh no.
Not dead. That's the important part.
Oh, the charge just to get the key. I love the process. That was actually such a good attempt on the flip jump. My goodness.
Yeah, and that bell is posing more of an issue because of the fact you can change it to a key so quickly.
Yeah.
But you're right, Exodia. 88% put onto Middy means you can take the stock if you find a down smash, if you find a neutral B.
Yep. Oh, this is very, very close.
Or what tricks do we have?
Wow.
I'm surprised you didn't lose your stock for it. Going deep, makes it back on stage. Side B not going to do it.
A minute. Wow, the hydrant. I'm going to take the stock. All right, we're looking 2-1. Hydrant is out.
Oh,
He
drops
extra
the
damage.
Yeah. You gotta imagine if
there we go.
that dash attack was shielded.
the
We saw
cherry.
that he had a shield.
Oh, the mix. Yo, look at that shield.
What's the follow up? Not able to get anything going off it, and just Middy is now going air to air,
I
but
like
that up
that.
B.
The reversal. Yo, sometimes you got to put a little gusto on it, man.
You need a lot of gusto right
idly
now.
by. Flip jump? No, it doesn't happen. Good up
Oh,
smash.
good up smash. Yeah.
Opportunity.
44.
I thought we
I
were
mean,
gonna see
Exodia is still in this
there.
match right now. That's
Yeah.
what's crazy. You are gonna have to watch out for the bell or the potential key, which can switch. The key came out. Not able to find its mark, fortunately for Exodia.
Jacob Bear. And, charge up, and we're going to have some Hydrant coming in soon.
And
Good
you
up
gotta
B.
imagine that, Exodia is just trying to find. Oh, got the neutral B.
Oh
There
my
into
God!
flip.
It was the Hydrant that pushed him! Yo!
Exodia
Pushed him! Oh my gosh!
grasping victory
Oh
from the
my
clutches
gosh!
of
I don't
Middy.
think that would have worked if it wasn't for the water.
Wow.
Oh, the Hydrant
Wow.
pushed him into the conversion.
Look, there was something you mentioned earlier, okay?
Oh my
I probably know
gosh.
how to use the hydrant better than you. And Exodia said the lie detector determined that was a lie. Advances
my
in the
goodness.
bracket, qualifies in this bracket for the offline event.
They did the
Kudos
trap
to
card?
Exodia.
Bro, what the heck? Yo, that. Wow.
That was so wild. That was so wild.
Where's your armored vehicle, bro? Yo, robbery.com. Where is you
Exodia,
at?
Exodia had on the swimsuit.
Where's
Okay,
your
the
data?
water came out. They were
Give
all
me your
good.
data. Yo, that. Wow.
Wow. Someone clipped it already.
Middy was
I'm gonna
playing
be honest,
so
I might have to look
well.
at that again.
That was, yeah, she was incredible. That is, oh man, that's a rough one. That is a rough one.
It's
But
how the
what a
cookie
hell of a
crumbles,
set.
you know? It's
Yeah.
it's what can you say? What can you say? That's what ZSS does. ZSS says, "Hey, I'm here to
Jeez.
play, and you always need to be prepared because you don't know what I'm gonna do next." And kudos to them for that victory. And fortunately for Middy, gonna have to dig a little. It happens. It happens. That's all you can say.
Yeah. That